So I just want to say this. How do I say this without? I try to watch the way I say stuff or whatever, so it won't come off rude. Sometimes, like when I'm irritated, I don't care. But the reason why I try to watch what I say is because when I get mad or whatever, I'm coming straight for the person that offended me or whatever. And I don't know revenge type stuff, but if somebody do something silly or say something very, very disrespectful to me, I'm coming at you or whatever. But it could be other people that look like that person or act like that person, but they didn't do nothing directly to me. So it's like I don't want to offend those people, just only people that's coming in my lane. So we'll just say this. But I think people get the wrong impression of me or just in general empaths. We're very nice, very sweet, humble, earth angels, whatever, soft spoken. Just in general, we're nice, but we also have a different side to us. I've been through a lot and I've seen a lot and I've been through just I've seen a lot of different type of stuff. One thing I don't like is I don't like bullies. This way back, I said I gotta stop erasing stuff, but I had a video or whatever that I uploaded of Beanie Siegel, and it was a movie called State Property, and it was like a thin dude or a small dude with glasses, and Beanie Siegel just thought he was top notch. He was like, "Roll up, dude," tell him to roll up some marijuana or whatever, and he just started, chunking it at him or whatever, and it was I don't know if he was just being rude, bullying, cocky. He didn't like the dude, whatever, but he shouldn't have did it, and the guy said something smart back. And because I guess, he was trying to prove his manhood. Like, you ain't gonna punk me. And Benny Siegel was like, what? I think he said, if you or something. And Benny Siegel said, what? And he told him to put his hand on the couch. And it's a movie. And he shot him in the hand. But I've been around dudes like that treat other dudes either that I'm cool with or talking to like that. And I don't like that. I'm gonna say something. Because it's not about being a punk. It's just that when you're a righteous person and you're around some really, really dangerous people, it's like, especially if you weren't raised around it, it can be kind of like a shock. So empaths, we naturally are protectors. It don't matter if it's a person, it's a man or woman. I'm not finna get up and blow no dude brains out or whatever, but for a friend or something that I have. But in general, I'm gonna say something. I don't like seeing it. Some people or whatever, how do I say this? Well, let me give another example. It was this guy, whatever, in this neighborhood. This was years back, like when I first graduated high school, maybe 2 years after that. And as I told you, I stayed in different hoods. It was this pretty boy or whatever. And this guy, he thought he was just all that, just like real nice. Now, it had nothing to do with being attractive. I'm just describing him. He was light skinned and thought it was all that or whatever. It was like a little player. And it was this guy I used to know. He was cool or whatever in the neighborhood, and he didn't like this dude for some reason. He didn't like him, and that the pretty boy guy used to always like to, play girls and embarrass. That's why I said whatever you do is gonna be done to you. And I saw the dude make the dude get out the car. It was at the corner store. Make the dude get out the car. He jumped in the car and drove off in the car, and did it slow and kept looking back at him like, "What's up, nigga? Like, what you gonna do? Like, you trying to make a fool out of somebody? Somebody gonna make a fool out of you." People I've heard or whatever that people don't understand why you keep going. I'm very resilient. I've heard through readings because no matter what trap they try to put me in, I get out of it. You try to destroy something, God will give you more or whatever. But it's like, why would I get mad? To a certain extent, it made me feel a little bit insecure because I knew the whole time magic was being on my channel. No matter how many people try to twist it, turn it, or something you're doing isn't work. Like I'll go to different readings before over the last year, and I'll go like a Aries reading and certain readers that if I shared on my page that I don't share anymore, but like readers would be like, something you're doing isn't working or blah 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 blah, or there's no magic over your channel. And what happens is that I know for a fact that my channel is working. I know for a fact a lot of people are listening. I know for a fact that just in general, I'm not gonna big myself up, but I just know for a fact that my channel is popular and a lot of people know about it. But when you want to read into people saying it, it's kind of like, number one, it makes you upset because it's like these people sitting up there lying unless they talk about another Aries. And then number two, it's like other people watching this, so they'll think that. And it's not that I really care about what people think, but I know the truth. So it's like it's an illusion. So now that it's revealed that there's magic over my channel, dark magic, for them to even be able to do that. As I looked at the public view, and it's like it looked like the pictures are back up now, the profile, but it's like it looks like you still can't comment or nothing. But that's why I said it's like, why would I feel insecure when I know internally people are tampering with the views, and it's like they want you to stop. The only people that's going to give false advice or say something like this are people that's in competition with you. Because if I was a card reader, and remember, these people can see the whole truth, and some people do read out the real truth and give helpful advice and want to see you doing good. Those are real chosen ones. Those are real people of God. But people that sit there and play them games and be like, well, it's not right, but they know the truth. You work for the devil, because especially if you know a person's energy, because it's not. I'm not doing nothing to receive karma for this. So that's why I said people that bad not karma. I'm not put nothing out or doing nothing bad, trying to stop nobody business, trying to do this. I want good for everybody, but it's like people just do stuff, and like they were saying, they don't want you to feel confident, feel like an independent woman. They're messing with you. When you do that, yeah, it kind of is irritating unless you by yourself. It makes you stronger because you got to get through it. And so many people are coming against you. But once you fully aware that people are doing it, that doesn't make you feel insecure or whatever. It makes you feel like these people are demons and you know they karma coming. But it's like, it's not to a certain extent I'm waiting at the karma, but I just know something bad is coming and I know that these people are going to be punished for it. That's why I always tell people, when you try to bully up on somebody, an empath or whatever, whether that person is truly, truly spiritual or haven't woken up yet, but they just an empath, or just somebody that you see is weaker than you, when you gang up on people, God ain't trying to make a fool out of somebody and laugh at them and laugh at their demise, laugh at them getting hurt, laugh at them getting manipulated, whatever. It's like when you do that, God sees it and he'll pay you back. He has to let you know how that feels. And I'm going to go back to that Hazel story on Love and Hip Hop. You see how Birdman tried to make a fool out of her, whatever, very disrespectful, didn't care, whatever. And you saw what played out between him and Masika. He went on the dude gets no respect. He went on the radio show and they were like, Charlamagne the God or whatever. He's very blunt and kind of disrespectful, but it's like he's a clown. It's like people look at him as just like a clown or whatever. He doesn't see himself as that, but people do. A1 or whatever with Safari and that bid and stuff like that. It's like he was in on the bid. The loser has to work with her, so they tried to make a joke out of her. Look what happened within his marriage. His wife cheated on him with the lamest dude on the show. So far, I'm not gonna say lamest, but with the dude on the show that a lot of women see as a joke, and he looks like a clown or whatever. And people laugh at him and talk about him, his hair, his nails, and all that other stuff. Then Ray J, look at his marriage playing out. His wife don't even like him. He dogged Tierra, and look what happened in his marriage. Now Tierra was Hazel's friend, wasn't there for blah 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 blah. Now she's just known as like a drunk, and she can't be trusted, and people don't really take her. That's what I'm saying. People gang up to try to make a fool of somebody, and God will pay you back for that. He whatever you put out, you got to get back. It don't necessarily all have to be in the same way, but you try to make a fool of somebody, people will make a fool for you. It's certain people online that look at my story and see what I'm going through and think that it's funny that I make videos and put out messages that I'm giving channel messages, and they think it's funny to stop the views. They think it's funny to make me think nobody's listening when God called me to do that and brought me out of something, and they think it's funny to try to stop it. So when that's what I'm saying, when people do certain things, whatever you put out, even if I don't reverse it, which will make it go faster, Instagram spells, even if I get when true people get tired of stuff and they pray to God and God sees that you learn your lesson about stop saving people and forgiving the wrong people, he's gonna punish them in there. You have power over your enemies because God is standing with you on your side. So that's why I try to say, even if I don't say no Instagram spell, I tell God I'm tired of this. God hears that. My angels hear that. They see everything. So that's why I say people will come on my platform and try to make fun of my story, or look at my story online and go on their platform and say silly stuff, trying to clown you, see me struggling and stuff, and then they get clowned behind their back. They get laughed at and clowned behind their back and dogged out by a spouse, and their spouse is sleeping with their friends or whatever, and the friends are laughing at them, but they sitting up there laughing at you. That's why I said, when you in a company, and I said this a long time ago, when you in a company of ignorant, evil people that like to gang up and laugh at empaths or do just demonic stuff, or they find pleasure in seeing other people down, when you have when you around people that think like that, what the hell do you think that they gonna do to you? And they know you're evil. If people gang up to bully somebody that they know is righteous and good and an empath, or somebody they see is weak, but they not weak, they just have a God-like spirit, they don't think like them, then what makes you think they gonna have mercy for you? If you going through something, they gonna laugh at you the minute you fall out. So that's why I say you always gotta be careful when you sitting up there plotting on somebody and trying to make a fool of somebody. God is storing up enemies in the back to plot on you. So that's just how it is. So just really, really think about it. Don't give a damn. People can stop the views for as long as they want. It's only so long that it's gonna go on, and then it's gonna end. And then it's like, you think about why you doing it. Why would you just think about why you would stop somebody's platform? If the person that was wrong is not doing no magic against you to end your life or whatever, or like I said, I lost my home, my first car, my first apartment, my first car, and just in general, just a lot of self-respect for taking up and trying to be on the side to protect somebody that was against me. So if God see that, and then He see I lost all this stuff, and people are riding around off of lies or just in general manipulation, spill work, whatever, and laughing and ganging up on something like that, and doing it on and on and on, and not stopping and watching. Okay, she got a job. Let me try to do some magic, make her stop. Okay, so I see something coming because she's worked on herself, and God is blessing her. I'm gonna stop that too. Let me put a long delay. And you really think God letting you get away with it because you working with the devil, but God created the devil and has more power over him. And you saw what he did to him. So what the fuck do you, excuse me, so what the hell do you think that he's gonna do to you? That's why I say evil people, they just do weird stuff. They try to play God in somebody's life, but you can't play God in your own life to try to give yourself a spiritual awakening and wake up and see that you're gonna be punished for that. So that's all I have to say about that now. Yet for a certain extent, sometimes you'd be like, man, it's like how long it's gonna go on and make you feel a little insecure, and magic, but you don't know exactly what they're doing over your channel. But no, I don't feel bad, and I'll keep going. You don't understand why I keep going, then you don't understand how the Most High works, and how He if you don't understand why an empath will keep going after you've done everything to stop them, then you don't understand that God is more powerful than the devil. The devil tried to stop God and got kicked out and gonna burn forever in the fiery pits of hell, and so of his followers. So when you come against divine people, they're so resilient, and they keep getting out of the holes you try to make, because they have God on their side, and God is in control of everything. You're just proving to God that you're not. It's HIT. So we'll just say that.